Just a little bit of a warning, this might have some content that may not be suitable towards the end for younger audiences in mind. The drawing that I have made is possibly a sign for probably adolescents and adults to view, just letting you know that right now. And without further ado, let's get a move on, and your discretion is advised. Starting things off with Disney's California Adventure. As of 2026, the park is now a quarter of a century old. It was once a disastrous grand opening, similar to Universal Studios Florida. This park has gone some form of transformation and kind of is no longer about California, but it's apparently about Disney spectacle. And this highlights every year, or at least the highlight years. We have Muppet Vision 3D on the bottom left, You'll Be Missed, The Avengers Campus, the Pixar Pier, and finally, last but not least, Cars Land. And here is the Nintendo GameCube and Wii, as both consoles are going to turn 20 and 25 years as of 2026. It might change if you're a future viewer, but regardless, this is basically most of the games I try to get as much as possible, but this is all I was able to get, really. We have Animal Crossing, Super Mario Galaxy, and who knows, maybe there'll be something up and coming of this, because of the fact that the Super Mario Galaxy movie kind of released a little bit of a while ago. And also, come on, Nintendo has a lot of old consoles, let's just say that right now. Yep, Crash Bandicoot. A lot of this is basically anniversary kind of stuff, so we're celebrating style and starting it off. We have quite the few for this year, so you might want to hold on to your rides and everything. Maybe even some fast cars, if you will, or maybe some high-speed thrills. Who knows? But yeah, we have Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, and 3. We have the original trilogy, and we have a mishmash crossover of both generations of Crash between the Insane trilogy and the It's About Time renders. How awesome is that? For a little Bandicoot. Here we go. Genndy Tartakovsky, the creator of Dexter's Laboratory and Samurai Jack. Both are reaching huge milestones as well. Samurai Jack is 25 as of September of this year, 2026. And Dexter's Laboratory today is 30 years old. Yes, 30 years ago. This little square and his annoying sister were on television on Cartoon Network over 3 decades ago. On behalf of Steven Spielberg's 80 years on this planet, here's a little homage to Jaws, E.T., and Jurassic Park, 3 of his hugest box office successes. And I sadly did not include Schindler's List because, come on now, that was an emotional whirlwind for the director himself, so I just decided, you know what, it shouldn't be included. It's one of those Universal Pictures films that Steven Spielberg has made. It's a cult classic, but overall, it's just, I didn't think it was worth it to put in here. Then again, it would have been worth it, but for the sake of keeping it simple, I just left it at the most iconic gates of Jurassic Park, the Amity shark himself, Bruce, and E.T. and Elliot flying across the sky with a full moon. Okay. Fast and Furious. This is another huge franchise that has come a long way. From regular street racing to now being James Bond 2.0. Yeah, that's how far we've come. We've come to cars if they were actually spies, in which spies are the racers, and you get my point. But here We're going back to the streets, everyone. Yes, that is correct. This is neon soaked, or, well, maybe a little bit of graffiti neon soaked, if I do say so myself. Here's a little bit more outer shot. Who remembers these films, man? Happy Gilmore, starring Adam Sandler, and The Nutty Professor with Eddie Murphy. Even though these aren't exactly perfect, I did try my best to make as much as possible. I'm not trying to spoil the last one. But this, I mean, these two actors have really come a long way, and I wanted to appreciate both film directors and their hard work, and the film actors themselves, because both are 30 years old. That's in 2026. And here we are with Tomb Raider. This is the reason as to why I said at the very beginning, if you aren't the appropriate age, please look away now, or please just watch something else, man. But other than that, here it is. Here she is, herself, Lara Croft, in her 3 different eras and outfits. Yeah, it's pretty much official. Whoever made Tomb Raider clearly was a simp for women, and rightfully so. Today, or at some point this year, 2026, is 30 years since the original Tomb Raider came out, and here we are with the beautiful trilogy to cap things off. And so, that is basically about it. Here are some more shots of some of these, and I will leave a little bit more at the end of this video. But, I mean, other than that, this is kind of about it. There's probably, 6 or 8 drawings total. And overall, this was a nice work to do, and it was kind of a nice breather for you guys and I myself to make something and a product such as this. It's crazy to see the fact that a lot of these franchises and IPs that, I drew, they are incredibly old. Goodness, man. But, hey, that's just how time flies by so fast while you're having fun. But anyways, this is the newly formed Masterpiece Foundations. I shall see you guys in the next one. Laters.